before I start the stream, it should be noted that I did a few minutes ago do a Project 06 stream. However, an issue came up and basically I lost internet connection, so I had to restart it. So basically, this stream will be what I could consider a second take. Anyway, now I begin the stream. Oh, unlike before, this will be my attempt at speedrunning the stages. I'll get all of Sonic's ones done this stream, hopefully. Probably do some of Shadow's. Well, these are mainly just me trying to see how fast I can beat this. Okay, first we go here, there, that happens, light speed dash, and then spin dash through the loop. Jump on that. Okay, I missed that shot, but it'll be okay. I'll just have to make faster moves. And that should cover that bit. Jump! And now for this bit. Okay, this is the fastest I've cleared Tails' section. And now for Mach speed. One, two, 3, 4. One, two. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not saying it. One, two. Now let's see. Not the fastest run I've done, but not the worst. Now for Dusty Desert. Okay, that should buy me some time in terms of ring consumption. Oops. Let's pretend that one didn't happen. Or that one. Up there. Now we enter this bit. Okay, this time will be the final run. Does not help at all. I barely get time to actually have Sonic's ability being fully recharged. Not this time. And now around we go. There. Jump once, jump twice, jump 3 times. That's the stage done. Not close to my best timing, but somewhere in between. Okay, now for this one. Round we go. Huh? Now we go this way. Up there. Kick that. And camera's clipping into the ground again. If it was a big snowball, shouldn't he be afraid of suffocating in that thing? And got jumped right at the end. And now for my favorite part. I won't homing attack lock on to that thing. Thankfully, Tails' section's much easier. Go around there, make an explosion there, fly above the laser, and whip rocks to death. Move around there, jumping on there, use that to get extra height, and then move. Damn it. Thankfully I can speed run this bit, no problem. And with that, the stage is done. And that's somehow the fastest I've beaten the stage. Now for a stage where Tornado carries a car. I still believe they reused Sonic Generations assets for this stage. Mainly the textures. The one good line delivery Sonic had in this stage. Okay, onto there. Up there, and down we go. That was quick. Now for my favorite part of the stage. And it's also a shame they re-implemented this move for Sonic when it only really appears once. I'll bounce there, save time. Okay, that just speeds things up drastically. And now down there, round the building, and breaking glass with speed. One of the few times having slope physics does not help. Now we loop the loop all the way into the debris carried by the tornado. And there we go. Round into the tornado. That tornado's carrying a car! Damn it. This time. Not falling for that again. Whoa! Here comes a billboard. And now for the grand finale. What kind of chase doesn't end with an explosion behind your back? And somehow that was the fastest I've even cleared that stage. Now for one of my favorite stages. How am I getting shot up by running on those things that were meant to be ran on? Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Wow. Oh, you can't blame that one on me. That one was fully the physics fault. Because I was going at the right speed, and Sonic at that speed should not be detaching from walls. Okay, beat all of them without landing. The answer was yes. One, two, bang. This bit's my favorite part of the stage because if you know what you're doing, you can just skip the thing without hitting the lava. Which is not what I did, because I get a bit distracted. Round we go. Okay, this bit I think I can get through relatively quickly. And now to go in that volcano. Well, at least he stuck to the wall that time. Now, I just like the idea of bouncing as soon as you land off a big surface. Okay. I jump on him. That goes there. I don't know what he means by out at last. That was literally only a few seconds. Oops. Better not die, better not die. Heh. What the? I have no idea why that happened. Okay, down there. Oops. And that's probably one of the worst performing runs I did of that stage. Now for my least favorite stage of the game. Yeah, you've gotta hurry. Why is the conveyor changing direction matter to him? He can just run on them even if they're the opposite direction. Oh. Funny how my finger almost slipped off the controller. Okay, up there, around there. Good thing this exists. And with that, the stage is almost done. Except for the worst Mach speed section of the game. What the fuck? No quick time events for wall jumping for me today. Fire! Now take that one up as payback for this. I'm impressed with that. I'm more or less impressed with how I managed to beat all my records. Now for this one. I mean, this is really giving me Sonic Heroes vibes now. Around there. Wow, this slide's overpowered. And I'd say that in a good way. Down there, down there. And here we go. And we kind of went up before actually getting to this point. I'm surprised. Now let's see how quickly I can get through this part of the game. There we go. Okay, that was close. And now we finish up here. And with that, this stage is done. And now for the most well-known stage of the game. Now this way should be the fastest. Okay, there we go. And with that, we go through there. I'm surprised he didn't detach from the walls again. I have to take out that idiot. Down there, and we land. And now, for the part with my favorite character I played through the game as. Okay, let's see, I think if I'm doing this right. Well, if you're wondering how I managed to do that, it was because of, in fact, the last time I played through the game, I ended up getting Silver's upgrade that allows him to do, well, that. I see they include an invisible wall there. I'll just shoot you. Now let's see. And he goes down like a little tiny piece of shit. Oh god, no! That was a close one. That takes care of that. Now for Sonic's part. I remember this bit from Shao Durations. What the fuck? I'll just hit the checkpoint first. Huh? Damn it. Now we go up there. And for the automated part, and now for this bit. Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Huh. in game, I wonder whose dumb idea it was to build stairs like that. Here we go. And now for what is probably considered the most spectacle-driven Mach speed of the entire game. Okay, Sonic's really gotta have it. Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh. I really shouldn't blink while doing this. What the? If there's anything I want... If there's anything I want Chaos X to do by the final release, and I mean out of every issue I have with the game, it's make sure the camera snaps immediately back to Sonic after he gets hit in the Mach speed sections. Because I don't know if you couldn't tell, but the controls get inverted when you get hit in a Mach speed section. Now the game can cut that out. Yeah, this is the worst Mach speed of the game. What the fuck? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Good thing that didn't have collision. And with that, the terrible stage is done. How is that my fastest timing? Yeah, if he slides, alright. Unfortunately, something Chaos X cannot, and probably won't, fix is Sonic getting flung off every slight increase of ground. And with that, yeah, nice try. why do they have these cutscenes and stages?
If I get at this ball, I'll be able to get over there. Be careful not to fall.
Yeah, I don't think moving forward's a good idea. Okay, now we get to Tails' section. What the well, how was I supposed to see that coming? Thanks a lot! I can tell I'm already getting fatigued from the game. You know what? I'm done joking around with this level. Yeah, I'm done joking around with you, game. This is your last mistake. There we go. Now to the next section. Damn you! Hello. Why is it Knuckles can't spin dash? And now for the grand finale. And that pun is not funny. This is why Sonic games should not rely so much on the homing attack. Because when they pull shit like this, it's always got a big chance of turning out terribly for no good reason. Yeah, I'm not putting up with their shit. that's a first.
Just made it.
Now for Wave Ocean. But with tail.
Elisa's on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming!
Okay, around there. I don't know what Tails is screaming about because he can fly. He can fly. Okay, damn that. You can't tell, but I'm staring blankly at the screen right now. If anything, there should be blood on that rock. Oh God. That was close.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
Yeah, well, that's that.
Well, not bad.
And with that, I'm ending the stream. I'm just too fatigued to keep going for the rest of 10 minutes. So, anything, that's it. See ya.